Okay, welcome to Algebra's Unit 2, Lesson 3, Writing Equations to Model Relationships, Part 2. So we've got 2 questions to work on. The situation is Claire volunteers at a local library during the summer. Her work includes putting labels on 750 books. So the first question says, how many minutes will she need to finish labeling all books if she takes no breaks and labels A, 10 books a minute, and B, 15 books a minute? So to figure this out, the rate is just books per minute. So to figure this out, you want to do 750 divided by 10, which tells us that is 75. So she would need 75 minutes. And then for 15 books a minute, you would just do 750 divided by 15, which is then 50 minutes. So it would take her a total of 50 minutes. So for those, you're just thinking about what a rate is. So if you're doing books over minutes, that's how you would set up your rate and then just divide. The second question says, suppose Claire labels the books at a constant speed of S books per minute. Write an equation that represents the relationship between their labeling speed and the number of minutes it would take her to finish labeling. So there's a couple of different ways you can look at this. One is to take the number of minutes and the speed to multiply it together to figure out the number of books. If I was to do that, that would be S times M, which is equal to 750. So again, my S in this case is going to be the speed in books per minute. Oops. And then our M in this case would be the number of minutes. Now you could have used different variables, that's absolutely fine, but you need to have made sure that you said what those variables represent. So you didn't have to use S and M, but make sure you say what each of your variables are. So that's one of the equation. Another equation that you could potentially have is the number of minutes is equal to 750 divided by S. And that's kind of what I did to solve, to figure out question 1. I used that equation. Keep in mind that the 750 is the fixed value in this case, whereas the M and S can change depending on the speed or the number of minutes you have. Thanks.